Okay, hello everyone. It's Kim and SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia, of BetterBodyCrew.com. And I really got to do a time check. Okay, 11:41. Wow, a few moments before midnight. This is a video that is so long overdue. So many people have been asking me to do this video, and especially now since I've been going live on a pretty much consistent daily basis to explain the products. Now y'all want to know about the paper. Like, how do you get paid, Kim? I don't understand. It doesn't really look like you're working, and to be honest, it doesn't feel like work. So I'm going to tell you right now, hey Tawana, I got you. You know, I'm in transition of the new phone, so Cash App is like half on, half off. If that makes any sense. But I'm gonna work on it tonight. Like, I don't even have a SIM card in this phone that I'm on. I'm putting everybody in our business, but girl, I got you. Anyway, I'm happy Tawana got on, guys, because let me tell y'all something. What we do, hello Kevin, Lyle, Ivory. So listen, guys, if you're jumping on, I would love for you to, right? Hey Jeff Lee, baby. If you are jumping on, and for those of you who are watching on YouTube, this originally began as a Facebook Live, okay? So be patient while I shout out my people who are joining me in real time. I would love for you all to drop a 1 if you're watching live, and a 2 if you're watching my replay. And also let me know where you are watching from. It always intrigues me to see like where all my viewers are. So here we go, guys. Let me tell you, hey Anetta Lazenby. So listen, guys, let me tell y'all something. Y'all already know I explain things like other people do not explain. I'm not going to sit up here and draw no pyramid for you and say, all you got to do is get two, get two, get two, get two, get two. No, that's not how I roll, okay? I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between, okay? Because I have nothing to hide, as always. Hey, Shantae Williams, what's going on, girly? Drop a 1 if you're watching live, and 2 if you are on the replay. And also let me know where you're watching from. So, guys, let me tell y'all something. I am in the profession, the industry, whatever you want to call it, of network marketing, MLM. That some people say multi-level marketing. I say multi-leverage marketing, because I just think that's so much more accurate, okay? Now, let me go ahead and for all my haters, right? And I don't really have haters, but for anybody who wants to hate on this profession, are there easier ways to get paid? Yes, you can go get a job, you can clock in, you can clock out, you can go sit in traffic for an hour or 2 every single day. I spoke to someone within 24 hours. She has a 20-minute lunch break. I've never even heard of that. I thought it was illegal. But yeah, you can clock in, clock out, and I'm not hating on a job, but I'm just saying there are easier ways to make money nowadays besides doing multi-leverage marketing. You can do affiliate marketing, you can do so many things, but this right here is your gateway, it's your pathway, it's your introduction to influence income. Let me be very clear with you, okay? A lot of people run from this because they're like, I can't do that, I can't do that. Well, of course you can't do that as you are today. But what I'm asking you is, who do you want to be tomorrow, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Do you want to be the same person with the same problems, only now you're older, with less time on this earth, with less energy? So I love, and I have other ways that I make money, but I love MLM because it allows me to build influence. At the time that I started with my company, I think I had like 200 friends, quote unquote friends, on Facebook. And now, you know, I speak to tons of people all day long, some of which I know about, some who come to me later and say, I've been watching your videos for months. And it's really, really amazing because you grow your influence, and then you have a vehicle that you can connect other people with to help them build and grow their influence too. Nothing like it in the world. So we say we have 5 ways to get paid, but I'm gonna break all of them down for you like you've never heard before, okay? And I'm also going to tell you about the bonus way that we get paid. So let's start. I have some notes here to hopefully keep me on track. The first one is retail, okay? This is your today pay, okay? I want you to think, when you were little, you remember that kid? I was that kid. You remember that kid in school when they were you know, the teacher wasn't looking, they were like, what you want? I got Snickers, I got Hershey bars, I got Reese's, I got Blow Pops, I got this. Right, you are the kid selling the candy at school when you take care of the first way that we get paid. It gets you paid today. Tawana Frank talks about this all of the time. This, I was about to say heifer, but you know I say that lovingly. This heifer took $100 and turned it into $250,000 as a single mom. This is my homie. We both will be in the Bahamas like in a few days. Can't believe it that it's come this quick, because we won a trip with our company. hey, D'Angelo Malcolm, and D'Angelo will be there with us too. So guys, that first way that you get paid, this is your today pay. And it breaks my heart because I'm still in the unemployment group. Okay, at the time that I was with this company, that I joined this company, I was unemployed. I actually had to borrow the money from my mom to get the products for me to release the pounds. And I'm still a part of the unemployment group, and I don't post in there because I know those people are looking for a job. I'm not looking for people that are looking for a job. I'm looking for people that are looking for ways to make money. It sounds like the same, but it's a very distinct difference. But I see these posts, guys, and literally, like, these people are in these groups and they're saying things like, I'm a single mom of 3 kids, and they are actually considering, like, they're like, I need help, I need a job, I need this, I need that, anybody know housing? And there's some people like, I'll watch your kids, and they're like, well, what's your phone number? And I'm like, no, please, out of desperation and looking for a job, don't leave your kid with somebody that you met in a Facebook group. You know, bring me back a money rock. Okay, I don't know what that means, Kevin. Oh, is that Sharon? Okay, hey Sharon. But yeah, guys, I mean, the things that people do when they are desperate for money, it is mind-boggling to me, and it breaks my heart to see that. Literally, when you start in this profession, and this is the reason why people don't get it, like, you literally have infrastructure in place where you can send someone a link and get paid right now. And I'm talking about maybe your commission check does not come right now, but I've actually had there was a young lady out of Chicago, a single mother, and I taught her how to pre-sell her way into the business. She sold her way into the business taking $0. She actually sold the product before it came, collected the money, used that to get into the business. Why? Because this is America. This is the land of capitalism. So you can buy low and sell high, or you can sell high and then buy low. Okay? You do this every single day. You are taking part in retail transactions. Problem is, you're on the wrong side of the register. See? You're used to being a consumer. Now I'm going to tell you how to be a provider, okay? A creator, all right? All you have to do is create offers. And this is something that you learn, okay? I don't care who you are right now. Who do you want to be in a year or 2 or 3? Trust me, the time will pass anyway. I can't believe I started in 2015. It's now 2019 as of the making of this video, that those 4 years flew by. And I'm so happy and thankful and grateful that I stuck with it, and I learned sales, right? So I could stop saying, I'm not good at sales. I'm not good at sales. I was like, you know what? I need to get good at sales. Because you know what I'm not good at? I'm not good at this dang on corporate job, because my boss is driving me crazy. So you got to do something different if you want different results. Let's talk about the second way that I get paid. Technically it's called a fast start. I call it referral fee money. Now see, this is what hems up a lot of people, because a lot of people, when they don't understand the profession, they think that the person who brought them in is supposed to hug them and embrace them in their bosom like a Yana Van Zant. But the referral fee money is exactly what it says. It's somebody who found you, told you about the opportunity, and you said, yeah, I would join you, and they get a referral fee for that. Do not think that just because you sign up with someone that they are actually going to sponsor you. Okay, I spoke to a young lady in the islands, and she signed up with someone who put a post on Facebook, and that person was in a whole nother island, and this young lady I spoke with is looking for guidance. And I said, well, what happened to the person that you joined with? Well, she's on another island, and so basically she's more concerned with her island. Basically that person got her in, and now this young lady is on her own trying to navigate the waters. That's not how I operate my business. That's not how D'Angelo operates his business. That's not how Tawana operates her business. I know, but I'm telling you guys, if you are looking at my YouTube video because you stumbled across me in an effort to research this company, and you're thinking about joining with someone, be very careful, because right here, the second way we get paid, who you lock arms with, is going to determine to a large extent how well you're going to be able to unlock the other ways that we get paid. And for many people, it is the deal breaker. A lot of people are looking for guidance, and because they feel like they were left on their own, this is the part of the comp plan that a lot of people get jaded with network marketing. They feel like, oh, it's just people trying to make money off of you, because a lot of people do that. They recruit people, they don't support them. Not everybody, but they recruit people, they don't support them, and then people are just feeling like, man, you got my money, you got me in, now where are you? Perhaps like the next week they're in a whole nother company. Guys, in the 4 years that I've been with this company, do you know I know people that have been in like 10 companies easily. Every time somebody leaves my company though, I always say, bye girl, bye boy, Take care now. Oh, and I'm sure your customers are going to find me on YouTube, because they do. 90% of my customers are not really my customers initially. They are customers that were abandoned by someone, and they love the products, so they seek out another rep. And so I am reaping the harvest for seeds that I did not sow. It's really that simple, guys. You just have to stay consistent. So like the Fast Start, I call it referral fee money or referral revenue. It's really just the company paying the person that brought you in as a thank you for sharing the opportunity. Nothing more than that. You have to do your research to make sure it is the right person. Because if you get the right person, baby, let me tell you, this next way, and you can do it on your own. Don't get me wrong, okay? If you got into a company and your sponsor, the person who brought you in, is now gone, you can still do this dang on thing. Hey, Valerie Hill. Hey, my mom jumped on. Hey, mommy. But you can still do this thing on your own or with the leadership that is remaining in your lineage. However, it's always easier the more people you have that are plugged in. So make sure if you join with someone, you are locking arms with a person who is plugged in. All right. So the next way we get paid, the third way is, this is where everything changes, y'all. It's called binary bucks. I say that this is what really builds people's belief in the profession, because this is where you start to tap in to money that you didn't generate on your own. This is where you start to tap in. Let me see. D'Angelo, my brother D'Angelo says so many have left and been in several different companies. Shaking my head. Oh my gosh, yes, D'Angelo. And the thing that's so sad is when I talk to my new Better Body crew members, that's what I call my clients, my Better Body VIPs. When I talk to clients, I have this conversation every single day. They're like, listen, I love the products, but I only want the products. I don't want to be sold tea and travel. I don't want to be sold NRG and credit repair. I don't want to be sold this and that. And some people say, I just believe in multiple streams of income. Well, that's great, but get the first stream going first before you try to get another stream. Otherwise, you just got multiple streams of frustration. Okay? You just up here looking crazy in these streets. Hey, what's going on, Utoka? Beautiful pictures that you posted earlier today. So listen, guys, the binary bucks, I call this leverage loot. And I'm always reminded of the quote where they say, I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 1,000 men, or I would rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 men than 100% the effort of just myself alone. Guys, let me tell you something. In case you do not know, you're already a part of a network where this is going on. Every single person at your job is paid on you. If you don't believe me, they're paid based on your production in some way, shape, or form. It could, even if you're not on a commission-based structure at your job. If they're looking at the number of clients you serve, if they're looking at the customer satisfaction surveys, if they're looking at the number of credit card applications that you get in, trust me, there is some metric that they are measuring to determine whether or not you're going to keep that job. And everybody in the hierarchy above you, they're getting paid on your performance in some way, shape, or form. But you're not getting paid on theirs, right? So with the binary, what this allows you to do is it allows you to get paid on the team that you have, and also the team that your leaders above you is bringing in. It's really a beautiful thing. It's more beautifully illustrated with a visual, but I'm just talking to y'all right now, and I'm telling y'all there is nothing like the binary. Build the binary. Bring people in. Introduce this opportunity to people, because trust me, there are people that need it. I'm so happy that I was told about this opportunity. Candy B, a single mom with special needs twins, who takes her 2 boys. Between the 2 boys, she's taking them to like 6 doctors a week, I think now. There's no job that will hire her, because she needs so much time off to take her 7-year-old twins to all the doctors. This is every single week. Okay, this is every single week. And she literally is making sales in the waiting room while she's taking her boys to all the doctors that they have to go to. Hello, Rodney James Plus. Thank you for joining. Drop a 1 since you're live. Drop a 2 for all my replay viewers. And everybody let me know where you're watching from. Likewise, Janelle Dixon. Okay, we call her J Baby on my team. She's a 50-year-old grandmother. She's 51 now, but last year she joined on her 50th birthday. She works as a plant, works throughout the night, standing on her feet, super duper tired, and she now is making sales. Like, she can't go to check her mailbox without somebody being like, "Hey girl, you got some such and such and such," and she says yes, and she's making $100 sales at Walmart as she goes throughout her community. just because she advertises what it is that she has in her hand. Because we got a good thing over here, y'all. She is making sales. She has tapped into another stream of income. And guess what? I get paid off of all of them, and they have the opportunity to get paid off of all the people that they introduce to the opportunity. Remember, we're building influence, and we're showing other people how to do it too. Right? And they have the opportunity to get paid as well off of all the people that I bring in. It's really a beautiful thing, because all ships rise with the tide. I don't care if your binary check is $25 a week. You are literally getting paid in your sleep for work that you did not do by yourself alone. Oh my gosh. If y'all could just understand this and start working toward it, start building it, then it would change your life for the rest of your life. The first time I got a binary check, I was like, are you kidding me? Because that never ever happened on my job. I want you to think of it like broker bucks. Like if you have a real estate agent and they bring people in, now you're starting to support people, because really the binary is built as you retain your team. Okay, it's built as you retain your team, and it is a team effort. Okay, I really, really love the binary. The binary, and I'll tell y'all this, it is the reason why my leaders, a married couple who have 6 daughters. They have 6 daughters, y'all. They went from broke to wealthy to broke again, and now they are super duper wealthy. They got to invent a whole nother word. These two right here, Greg and Lanika Scott, they have 6 daughters, and they pay over a house that's worth over $600,000 in cash. Okay? In cash. Binary bucks. Okay, that is where it will build your belief in this industry. The next thing I want to talk to you about, okay, now let me tell you too, the first two, retail and fast start, that's money that happens like this. That is your now money. Now, once you start the binary, you get into your never ending money, your residual revenue. Okay, all right, it's a beautiful thing, y'all. So after the binary, that's the introduction to the never-ending money. We now have something called the check match with my company. Now, I really love this, because this is, I call it development dollars. You can only get a check match, and it's half, you get paid half of the binary check of everybody that you bring into the business. So J Baby that I told you about, the 50-year-old grandmother, Candy B, the single mom of special needs twins, I pour into them. I help them on their days when they're feeling low, like they can't do this. I talk to them. I pick up the phone. I train them. I coach them, as well as everybody else on my team. I support them. And for that support, because I am helping them, because I'm giving them tools and resources, hey, you need to listen to this book. You need to, you need to listen to this video. You need to read this book. You need to do this. You need to do that. I got you, girl, because I am supporting them, because I am training them in how to endure, right? And how to develop so that they can become a person of value, so that they build their influence, so that when they speak, people freaking listen, so that people buy from them and want to lock arms with them to help them achieve their dreams. As I develop these people, I now, as a reward, as a thank you, the company says, we're going to give you half of the binary check of that person. Now, that doesn't mean they don't get it. They still get their binary check. So if Candy B makes $100 in the binary, I get 50 of that. If J Baby makes $1,000 in the binary, I get 500 of that, because I am responsible for training that person so that they have success. This is the reason why I never get it, why people have this complex about, oh, network marketing, people just leave you hanging. Do some people do that? Hey, Suzette Fontanette, how you doing? But do some people leave people hanging? Yes, but it's a dumb thing for you to leave somebody hanging. I'm just going to be honest with you, because I have a vested interest in making sure that everybody that I bring along for the ride, they enjoy it and they stay. I'm not just going to get you started on the race. I want to see you through to the finish line, because it affects my bottom line too. Now, in corporate, this would never work. You train somebody in corporate, and that sucker going to take your job. Literally, I remember that, y'all. I was working for this healthcare software company, and this young, fresh-faced guy came in, and while I was training him, I was like, hey, you're pretty young. And he was like, yeah, my big brother is best friends with, and the guy he said was my boss at the time. So I was like, and they were like, yeah, Kim, show him everything that you know. He's going to be here to assist you. That's what they said. 3 weeks, I had my pink slip. And I was replaced by a new college grad who was the little brother of my boss's best friend. So I trained him, and they took my job from me and gave it to him. And everybody was like, we're so sorry, this shouldn't have happened to you. But it's corporate politics, guys. Now, in network marketing, when you train people, you get half. You get half of their binary pay for helping them get to that level. It's a totally different mind. It's a mindset shift. And I'm telling you, when you are training your team, this is the area where personal development is key. We literally are paid to become better people, to master our emotions, to learn how to give value to people. Half the time when I speak to my clients, I'm not even talking about my products. I'm talking about their problems, and I'm telling them how they can maintain their peace in the midst of all the freaking storms that they're going through. And then I make the sale. I'm telling you the truth. If you ever spoken to me on the phone personally, you know it is the truth. And I take my time with you, and I pour into myself. At night, I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm listening to seminars. I'm listening to autobiographies and things that will give me the strength to run my race and build my influence, make me a better person so I can make this a better place. We all have a role to play. Okay? And as you become a person of more value, you will make more money. People will happily give you the money that they have because you have given them so much value. It's amazing how this works. But the more you serve others, the more you will be paid. And it might not come from every place that you think it's going to come from. But I'm telling you right now, if you are broke, it's because you're selfish. It's because all you do is basically things that are within your comfort zone. All you do is watch Netflix at night and chill on the weekends, and then go and do the same thing over and over again. And you only think about yourself. You don't do any Facebook Lives because you don't like your face, or you don't like your hair, or you don't have any makeup. You don't listen to anything to improve your self-worth, not for yourself, but so that when you run into that person who's thinking about committing suicide, you can tell them, hey, listen, let me share a word with you. Hey, I know somebody that went through exactly what you're going through, and this is what they said. If you're not becoming a person of value in your life, trust me, you will either reap the rewards for becoming better, or you will be punished for staying the same all throughout your life. All throughout your life. And it has nothing to do with being a good person, and everything to do with developing good habits. Trust me, okay? So, let me see. I already covered that. We are almost done, guys. The fifth way that we get paid in my company, this is really, really fun. It's called a lifestyle bonus. I call it play paper. Paper is a slang term for money, guys, but play paper is basically money that you can do whatever you want to with. And once you hit a certain level, D'Angelo was on here earlier. He is a regional. He is knocking at the door of becoming a national director. Now, what does that mean? You have to have a certain number of growth in your team. Let's just say that. The exact number, don't worry about it. I'll tell you later when you lock arms with me. But here's the whole deal. Once you hit that rank, the company will give you $1,500 per month, as long as you maintain that rank, for you to do whatever you want with it. And I really, really like that, because in my previous company, they had a car bonus, and that sounds real cool. But let me tell you something. When you have a bonus attached to a car, or attached to something that, like some companies even will say, we pay your house note, when it's attached to something specific and you can only use that bonus for that thing, what happens in a lot of network marketing companies is people will go out and get that car because they hit a rank. But for them to give you the money to pay that car note, you have to stay at that rank. So if you don't stay at that rank, now you're saddled with a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW car note, and you now have to come out of pocket to make that, even though you didn't hit that rank, even though the company is no longer giving you that car bonus. So a lot of people, they got the car this month and be like, what happened to so-and-so Mercedes-Benz? It's not funny, but I'm just telling you, I love the fact that my company does not tie it to something specific. It's play money. You can use it to pay your car note. $1,500 pays a lot of people's mortgage. Or you can use it to pay for weed. That's not my thing, but it might be yours. Who knows? You can go on a vacation. It does not matter. But that's just $1,500 that you get per month on top of all of the other ways that we get paid. See, guys, this is what you do not understand. Every single day you have multiple expenses. Multiple expenses. But the majority of people only have one, maybe two paychecks. So I mean, for us to have a business where we get paid multiple ways, we have products that actually work. We can get paid off of the people that we bring in and help them to basically provide another stream of income into their household outside of a paycheck, right? Some people supplement their income. Some people replace the whole entire income, right? And then we get tax advantages on top of this because we have a home-based business. Like there are so many benefits, and yet and still you have people saying, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Like I said, you can't do it as you are right now. But the question is, who do you want to be? And do you ever want to be financially free? Okay? I didn't come out the gate like this in 2015. It took a lot of development, but I promise you it is so worth it. It's so worth it, because tomorrow, all day next week, my son is out of school for summer, and I don't have to ship him off to summer camp. I don't have to ship him off to anybody. I am able to stay here. Hey, what's going on, Robert Mercado? Thank you for joining the broadcast. I don't have to ship him off anywhere. I can be with him. I have that home-based business time freedom that I heard people talk about that I thought was a lie. But I'm telling y'all, I can tell you for a fact that you can come in with zero influence and you can build your influence to whatever it is you want it to be. You can make money in your sleep, and there's nothing like it. I promise you. So the last way that we get paid, guys, and this is not a monetary compensation, but it is called, it's not about the money. It's about the testimonies. It's in the way that we make people feel. It's in the way that my clients feel. I had someone text me because she had come from her doctor, and she gave me the report that her doctor gave her a good one. And I was just like, wow. I can't take full credit, right? Yes, my products played a role, but her commitment along with the products, it's just mind-blowing what her testimony was. When I have people saying, Kim, look at me, I'm able to get back in clothes that I haven't worn in years. Kim, forget how they look. Kim, I feel so much more confident. Kim, my husband has that twinkle in his eye again. Kim, my wife is like, boy, where you going with that? I'm like, my kids are happy that I can run with. There's a guy named Adam in the company. Adam is a young guy. He's lost over 100 pounds, and he just talks about the fact that he can play with his kids without feeling like he's about to have a freaking heart attack. Are you kidding me? It isn't how the products make a person feel. I am always in a rush, regardless of whether you join me as a client or a consultant. I always want a testimony. When J Baby told me, when J Baby did a Facebook Live crying because she was able to pay her car repair with her commission check, crying because she was able to pay her light bill with her commission check. And this is someone who previously at 50 years old, she could not afford to consistently buy a $50 product from me, even on payday. Even on payday. Like, how is it that people are working so hard nowadays, and even on payday, they still don't have the money to buy the things that they want or need? Got all these expenses, but only one way to get paid. Let me open your eyes up to a whole nother world where you have multiple ways of getting paid. And all I do, guys, is I use the products. I share with you my experience. I show you what the products are doing for me, and I monetize my journey. That's all I do. It's no secret. You can scroll my Facebook. You can scroll through my YouTube channel and see what I post up. I'm just sharing. I'm giving you a sneak peek into my life, into how this company has helped me financially and how it has helped me get more healthy. And from that, people say, I think I want to do that. I think I want to try that. And when they do it, I get paid. Not one way, but multiple ways. And it's such a great feeling. Because before in my life, I thought I was respected. I thought when people say, oh, you know, Kim, she works for the state of Georgia in higher education. I thought when I put on a suit and went to work that people legitimately respected me, but they didn't. They didn't. I found that out because when my back was against the wall and I lost my job and I started this business, I found out how much people really respected me when I had zero influence and I was trying to talk to them about, hey, trust me, this works. And nobody bought from me at first. But then I plugged into my leadership and I said, how are y'all able to do this? And I started doing what they told me to do. Yes, it was totally different from the corporate world, from school. I spent years in undergrad. It took me 7 years to get a 4-year degree, and then another few years to get my master's degree. Okay? And I was taught all those years that you don't want to be wrong. because you will get punished for being wrong. But guess what? Over here, you get paid for being wrong. Because every time you're wrong, it helps you to redirect and figure out how to do it the right way. It's really an amazing thing. But I promise you, I'm a totally different person than I've been for the majority of my life. And everything that I thought was right, I had to learn the hard way. When I got laid off multiple times, when I wasn't spending time with my son, when I was getting a paycheck and then having $600 in student loans come out every single month for my payment, I had to learn the hard way. Kim, maybe the way that you were taught is not the way that you need to go. Maybe you need to find something different. And I'm so happy that once I saw that things were not working out like I desired them to, that I made a decision. I stuck with it. I'm going to end with this. My mentor in my first company, when I got into this industry, he said, Kim, if it takes you 5 years, if it takes you 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years to become financially free, would it be worth it to you? Will you stick with the process? Will you be patient in the process? Will you enjoy the journey? Will you not get lost in the sauce? Will it be worth it to you? And I looked him dead in the eye and I told him yes. And I meant it, dang on it. Why? Because the time was going to pass anyway. And at that point, I'd already spent, 33 years. I was 33 years old. At that time, I had spent over 3 decades on this earth. And I knew my time, so precious. It was winding down. I was getting older. I had a kid at that point. I could not keep thinking, all I got to do is get a better job. I spoke to a lady 2 weeks ago. She has a great job. And she was just in the emergency room like 2 nights before we were on the phone because her job stresses her out so much. It's so stressful that literally the emotional stress manifested into a physical ailment that sent her to the hospital. She has a great job. Quote unquote, great job. So guys, listen. I'm not coming here to convince you or to persuade you. I'm merely sharing information with you because, like I said, I've been in higher education. I used to be the person to saddle people with student loans, knowing that was my job, but knowing that the majority of them would not come out of their degree program and get a job that would pay anywhere near what their repayment amounts would be. That was my job. Oh my gosh, there's a better way, y'all. There's a better way. You just have to want to be better. So that's all I have to say. I know this was super long, but I hope you found value in it. I didn't come here to dress anything up for you. I love what I do. I love helping people to get their better body and their better bank account. And if you think this is something for you, then you need to reach out to me. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want no wussies. I don't want no sob stories. I don't want no pity parties. I don't want no people who's going to focus more on what they can't do. I could care less about what you can't do. Let's talk about what you can, and let's start there, and we can build upon that. Okay? So if you're ready for a change, reach out to me and I can help you surely do that. Everything that's in my head, I have no problem downloading all this information and uploading it with you so that you can change your life and the life of your family too. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that red subscribe button and the bell to the right, ding dong, so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Thanks to everybody who watched, and if you know someone that this video can help, please share it with them. Don't be a blessing blocker, okay? Share it with them, and let's just have a conversation about how I could possibly help you, what I could possibly do. All right, bye y'all.